Well, hey there, Miss Tracy Jackson. How you doing? This is Douglas Ford, and you probably know that I'm from the Predictable Cash Flow Mindset. You recently just entered into our community, and as people come in our community, what we want to do is really let them see, when we say this is a clear path to predictable, sustainable, and reliable cash flow. We have marketing that we have in place where we do transparency because we believe in transparency. We know a whole lot of things get put in front of you. We want you to see why we believe this is the biggest cash flow vision on the planet, and there's not even a close second. Now, I don't want to go into anything sounding like hype. I really just want to go into the transparency and let you know what it's about and how it benefits you and anyone that's involved with our community. I've been in direct sales, network marketing, MLM space for going on 19 years. This has nothing to do with any of those industries. But I've never seen anyone being able to receive ongoing cash flow like this, where there is zero resistance to us receiving cash flow. And we're doing that by expanding the growth of this company, and also through the marketing, the media and the marketing that we have, where we're opening up digital accounts in this ecosystem. And as a result, okay, it's sending us the cash flow as opposed to cash flow going to the bigger companies. This is a peer-to-peer environment. That means the money is going from peer to peer, and everyone has able to access their money 7 days a week. There is zero gambling of anybody's money here. Zero. Okay? Now, we're not going to go into any get-rich-quick type of things. We're not even going to talk about that. But the one thing I do want us to understand and really wrap our minds around, so you may have to see this about 2 or 3 times after this. I just need you to see how instant the money comes into our accounts. And as I said, the money comes instantly, and it is always instant. And everybody's just doing a one-time low barrier of entry combined with a one-time execution that is only ever required for anyone to do once. And as that duplicates forward, okay, it continues for you receiving money from this day forward with scale. Okay, so let me jump right into it. As you see, I got you right here. This is our community, Predictable Cash Flow Mindset. You've probably seen this banner up here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually open up your Facebook account here, where you're at here. Let me go back up here. Let me right click and go to open a new tab. Okay, I was doing a demo for another person earlier. Okay, well, now while that loads, I'm going to hop back over here. Okay, see, was it here or here? There we go, Tracy Jackson. So this is a demonstration account. Now listen to me. Even though it's a demonstration account, Tracy, it's going to perform exactly like a live account is. This is what we love because we're able to show the transparency and all that the work that's involved with this and how instant the results take place, okay? You're going to receive, Tracy, from every digital account that opens up after yours. There is no rotation. There's no cycling. We're not a Susu or a Ponzi scheme or one of those blessing circles or blessing looms. We're none of those, okay? So when I come down here, everyone's going to have 3 accounts open up after them just through having 3 others cooperate, doing the same. They too are only doing a one-time out of pocket. They too are only doing this execution one time. But even though that's going to be independent of your involvement, Tracy, you're going to receive every time, all the time, from accounts that open up even around the world. Your only involvement is having 3 to mimic you that also are going to have 3 mimic them, and those guys have 3 mimic them, and those guys have 3 mimic them just through cooperation. And the reason why there's zero resistance, okay, because all we're doing is putting the first name, last name, email address, and we activate the account from peer to peer, the money is coming to us. But I just don't want you to hear it. I want you to see it, okay? So as you can see right here, Tracy Jackson at the top. you are zeros across the board. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to your Facebook page here, okay? And I'm just going to, let me see. Okay. It's not bringing me to your actual account. So let me do it this way here. Let me close that down. We'll go to Messenger. Right click here. Let me click on that. And go to your actual, let me see, view profile. Okay. There we go. All right. Now it brings you to your real profile. Okay. So I see we have a mutual friend here, this Christopher Peter. Okay. So I'm going to use Christopher Peter here real quick. So I'm going to go back here. Okay. And I'm going to put in Christopher Peter. And this is all the work right here. I'm just putting in random information for demonstration purposes, okay? So that is just as if Christopher Peter has activated an account, okay, that you referred. And I'm gonna come down here and put in, I'm not a robot, 64120. And when I hit this button, okay, that is just as if Christopher just activated an account. Tracy, 1.5 seconds later, look how fast money is into your account. That's how fast a live account is going to perform. Now, this is real money. This is not points. This is not volume. This is not credits. This is actual dollars. Okay. But you're going to be receiving this money residually. So all the money that you see, even as it scales, you can count on the money coming in next month, the month after that, and the month after that. Now, here again, everyone's just going to have 3 to cooperate and do the same. But I need you to see you're not waiting on any rotation. Anytime, every time, all the time, accounts open up after you from this day forward, it's going to be scaling and coming directly to you and ongoing residual cash flow, independent, Tracy, of your involvement. Your only involvement is have 3 come right behind you and do the same. That's everyone's one-time involvement. I need that one time to hit us like a ton of bricks. One time, with a one-time out-of-pocket required, never required to come out of pocket again in a week, in a month, in a year, 5 years, 10 years. So you're just looking for 3 people to cooperate. It could be 3 coworkers, 3 friends, 3 family members. Don't matter, as long as those 3 are going to do the exact same. Okay, more on that in a second. So remember, everyone's having 3, so you already have 1. Okay, so I'm gonna come down here and let's see if we can select another friend here. Go back here. Here, let me go over here because it's not showing a lot of your friends, so I'll just see with people that have commented on your post here. Okay, so I'm gonna do a Missy Paris, and I'm also gonna do a Rhonda Mann. Okay, so Missy Paris and Rhonda Mann. So I'm coming down here to Missy Paris at coopcf.com. Now, I don't know if you know Missy Paris or not, but of course, you can put this in front of whoever you want to. Just tell them to remove the names that they see and put their name there, because it's going to happen for them just like it happens for everyone. So I got Missy Paris. Now I'm going to do Rhonda Mann. Just creating random information just for demonstration purposes. It doesn't have to be accurate information right now. But I need you to see that this is going to take place every time, all the time. 5252534. Okay, put that code there that I'm not a robot. And Tracy, when those transactions complete, 1.5 seconds later, okay, I need you to see how fast money is in your account. How long did it take money to get in your account? Can you say immediately? That is 0 resistance to the result. meaning no skill set required. Okay. So let me read this for you here real quick. Let me close down some of these windows that way I won't be confused on all these windows being open. Okay, so I'm going to come here. This is what we're doing here. So we're heading up the global expansion of a digital wallet on the blockchain that behaves like PayPal and Cash App. We're currently looking for strategic partnerships to divert the billions of dollars that already exist in the digital wallet space into our ecosystem. The result of partnering with us means unavoidable and scalable residual cash flow for anyone and everyone from this day forward. Zero resistance to the result. That's another way of saying no skill set, because when there's no skill set required for anyone, Tracy, what does that mean? Everyone's able to become successful. Can they simply put in a first name, last name, email address, phone number, activate it with a one-time out of pocket, and have 3 others do the exact same? That's all anybody's ever doing. They just only required to do that one time. Start receiving the cash flow you desire or need, whatever that number that you desire or want, okay? And so the importance here is to understand is that it's about receiving residual scalable cash flow. No one has a problem getting money. We all have ways of getting money, whether we work a business and we're trading effort for the results, or we work a job where we're trading time for money, okay? But the one thing about it is our bills are residual as well in nature, because those bills are coming in every single month, or overhead if it's a business, okay? We're looking to get your cash flow to where it's now taking care of that responsibility for you and ongoing. And you are able to use the money for whatever you want to use it for. But everyone can use an increase in their residual cash flow, because 98% of people are cash flow poor, where your bills and your monthly expenses, okay, they are more than what your ongoing residual cash flow that's independent of your involvement. See, this money's going to be coming in for you independent of everyone's involvement. Okay? So, just wanted you to see that to what we're about. Now, let me go back to the demonstration. Okay? So, I'm going to refresh this screen because I want you to see that your numbers are not going to move. And if I go over here, so you'll see it's still 26.25 and 262.50. Now, I want you to remember that 26.25. So, put that as a photographic memory. Remember that number right there. Now, when we go to your GBO, which stands for Global Business Owner, okay, you see there's Christopher Peter, there's Missy Paris, and there's Rhonda Mann. And all 3 of those accounts were opened up just today. And how fast did that money come to you? Immediately. Now, let's go back to the co-op dashboard, okay? Actually, what I should have done was copy one of those names there before I left. So let's do Rhonda Mann. Now, look, if you share this with anyone else, you can just say, hey, just pretend that they're Rhonda Mann or they're Missy Paris, any one of them. Now, Christopher Peter, when he does the exact same thing, he's going to have 3 come after him. Guess what? He's going to receive, and guess what? You are going to receive as well. Why is that? Because anytime and every time an account activates and opens, 10 people prior are going to receive every single time, Tracy. So see, that's why money's going to be coming to you independent of your involvement, because you are always going to be one of the 10 as accounts open up after you. We all receive from a 3x10 matrix. But you're not going to have to wait on any rotation. You're going to receive from every account. So I need you to think about this, because remember, we behave just like PayPal and Cash App. So just think, this is a website that says 20 PayPal statistics and facts. PayPal has over 429 million accounts right now. I'm sure you may have one, or you know people that have one, right? And think about it, they're going to have thousands of accounts open up this week, next week, the week after that, the month after that, and the month after that. So they're going to be having ongoing scalable cash flow that we are generating for them. Because it's not aliens and robots and computers that are opening up those accounts. It's the people, the businesses. But it's PayPal or any one of those other companies, Zelle, Venmo, our bank account, Visa, MasterCard, American Express. Are they going to be sharing any of that cash flow with us, even though we're engineering the money for them? No, they're not. So as you can see, we contributed to PayPal receiving $25.37 billion in 2021. And we didn't get a dime of it because it's not set up that way. But just think about it. What if we received from every digital account that opened up after us in the PayPal ecosystem, okay, and have that 25 billion be facilitated to everyone that opened up a PayPal account? That's what we're talking about with our platform. We're just simply diverting it. Now, we're not going to be in competition because we're not a wallet company. I'm just saying, instead of us just bringing our economic value and having the companies get rich, we're going to just pull our monies together, grow this ecosystem, expand the digital accounts with this ecosystem, and it's going to be ongoing residual cash flow predictably for everyone. Everyone just doing a one-time execution with a one-time low barrier of entry. So I'm going to put this YouTube video, I'm going to put this video to a file, a YouTube file, send it over to you, and you're more than welcome to share with anyone. But after you get through watching, I like for us to talk or either chat or even get on WhatsApp or even get on Zoom. I'd love to answer any questions you may have and get you rocking and rolling if you deem to want to receive cash flow this way. So I want to do this. Now, I'm going to copy Run Demand, and I'm going to go back to where it was showing your money here. Now, I'm going to refresh the screen so you can see that your money does not change. You seeing that? Still 26, 25, and 262.50. Now, I'm going to go over here to a Safari window, and I'm going to log into the Rhonda account, okay? Put in the password there. Okay. Do the verification. See if it gets up. No, bicycle here. Okay. Now, when I log into Rhonda Mann's account, Trace, it's going to be all zeros. Accept these terms and conditions. Wait for the screen to load up here. It's going to be all zeros across the board, just like your account was before other accounts opened up after yours, right? So you can see Rhonda Mann's at the top, okay? Just like your account was, all zeros across the board, okay? Let's come down here and let's just add in a couple of names here. Let's do Vince Rule. Vince R at coopcf.com. Okay. Now, just so you can see, we receive on every account, not just when a few of them come in and activate, then we receive. So I'm just going to do this one account, 90078. Watch this. Hit that button there. That's just as if that account activated. 1.5 seconds later, look how fast money is in Rhonda Mann's account. But not only did Rhonda receive, let's flip back over to your account. Remember, when I refreshed, your money didn't move. Watch what happens when I refresh this time. Every single time. Everyone's just doing 3. So, since everyone is receiving on all accounts that open after them, tell me this. Does it make sense that we have a plan of action that secures accounts never stop opening up after yours? Because what does that mean? It secures you never stop receiving money and your cash flow never stops scaling. Now remember, you're not receiving that money, it's just coming in one time. It's residually coming in that you can count on receiving it with scale the next month, the month after that, and the month after that. All utilizing our media and marketing that we already have in place, okay? We have a done-for-you marketing system to where you can simply point someone to a pre-recorded presentation. They can watch it. If they go to our homepage, it's called smarterthanmoney.com. Once you're at the homepage, you just scroll down to where it says take control of your own financial future. You just click on that button that says click here. Once it brings you to the next page here, right below the About Us paragraph where it says watch webinar, they click on that and they're gonna watch step 1, okay? And it's the presentation's done by my business partner, Greg Baldwin, okay? And it's about 20, 25 minutes. It gives all the bells and whistles from A to Z, okay? Now, if they want to see some of the frequently asked questions, they click on at the top and go to FAQ, and we address many of the frequently asked questions that get asked, okay? This project is so simple, so it's not many times any more of the questions than the ones we've have highlighted. I've been doing this for 9 months. My entire organization, we've organically grown over 250,000 in ongoing residual cash flow collectively throughout my whole entire community. Again, I've been doing this for 18 years. I've never seen anything this straightforward and this simple for anybody that can fog up a mirror to be able to receive unavoidable, residual, and scalable cash flow that's going to be coming in independent of their involvement. So now you can have your ongoing cash flow cover your monthly expenses, cover your annual expenses, cover your monthly overhead or your annual overhead. And you're able to do with what you want with the money, whether for personal, business, or charitable. As the money comes in, you're able to withdraw the money 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Anytime your money is $50 or more, you can withdraw every single penny. Now watch this. So let's go back here, okay? You saw how your money increased independent of your involvement as Rhonda was having more accounts open up. So remember, Rhonda's gonna do 3. She's already done 1. Let's do another one here. Let's do Chris Jackson. Chris Jackson, just put an email address in here. CoopCF.com. And do 1 more here. Let's do a Sammy. Sammy Lux at CoopCF.com. Okay. Put in this code that I'm not a robot, 34774. Okay. Come down here. So that's Rhonda Mann's 3. Rhonda Mann, okay, did her 3 just like everybody does 1 time. And look, the same predictable outcome. One thing that 98% of the population loves and understands is predictable results. Notice at a job, when you put in the 40 or 30 or 50 hours a week, it's without question. There's gonna be a predictable result that takes place. See, this is for the first time in human history that now we're going to have a predictable residual cash flow. That's zero resistance to the result. There's no gambling of anybody's money. There's no risking of any money because we're not trading, we're not staking, we're not mining, we're not doing any cryptocurrency, 2%, 3%, 4% a day. There's no fluctuation. No, it's just us pulling our monies together, everyone doing it 1 time, but it's collectively increasing everyone's ongoing residual results. Because just as Rhonda Mann was receiving more money, let's bounce over here to Tracey Jackson. Let's hit refresh. Did Tracey receive more money? Tracey, this is going to happen every time for everyone receiving in the same fashion. It's already fixed and engineered in the system to do this each and every time without fail. Now, I want you to see all the monies now. So I'm gonna go to the money here. Before I do that, let me go here to run the man. So I'm gonna do another account here. Let me do Chris Jackson, copy. Let's go back to run the man's results. Now I want to show you the money here. Now I'm not gonna show you all the money that's on the table, okay? Because I don't want to overcook anyone's grits, but there is a lot of cash flow that's coming in on the table. Again, that's gonna be independent of your involvement, okay? So let me blow this up here. So we do have two income streams here with this system. We have a standard, which we call the 1X, and we have a 10X. I'm not gonna be covering the 10X, but with the 10X, you receive 10 times the amounts, allowing you to get the results even faster, okay? But with the standard, let me remove my video so you can see the whole screen. Again, all wallets after you, Tracey, pays you residually. This is the standard version. A one-time execution is only required once. I underline once because I need that to hit us like a ton of bricks. Everyone just required to only do this once for everyone, one time. You're never required to come out of pocket again in a week or in a month or in a year, 5 years, 10 years, one time. Got it? Now, how it works is so simple. You strategically choose 3 others who will simply accept $28 from you within 7 days or less. I underlined it again, one time. Just one time. And we're not needing you to go out and get the whole community or everybody in your family. We're not asking you to bring in the Brady Bunch. Just 3 others that want to receive unavoidable cash flow, doing a one-time low barrier of execution and a one-time low barrier of entry. That's just one time. We're going to do a transparency demo for them, just like we're doing for you. So they too can see the transparency, because we know they get a lot of things put in front of them. But have they ever been a part of a platform that has them having zero resistance and receiving money that fast, just like you saw? Because in 2 accounts, we had at least $280 or more in 2 accounts in just less than 5 minutes. They strategically mimic the same. They too receive from every account after theirs, residually. Everybody receives in the same fashion. All receive immediately from their 3. All accounts following will be scalable, residual, cash flow, independent of our involvement, and the money is always instantly, consistently, anytime, every time, and all the time. Accounts open up after yours from this day forward. You're receiving from every last account, just like Yahoo, or excuse me, just like PayPal or Cash App or Zelle or American Express or Bank of America or Chase receives from every account in their ecosystem. Not just a few, not just a handful. All the accounts after you pays you residually. All the accounts after your 3 pays them residually. And our plan of action secures accounts never stop opening. It's a one-line success line. That's how accounts are going to keep opening, because everybody's just doing the one-time duplication. And anytime an account opens, what's going to happen? You're going to be one of the 10 that receive from every account after yours. So let's run it. So you, remember that 26 I told you to remember, right? What's going to happen when your 3 open up the accounts? Instantly $26 comes into your account in residual cash flow. Okay. Now, whether that takes 7 days or 7 hours, it's input, output. And because we dictate and we control, okay, the outcome here, we're able to move this however fast or whatever pace that we want to take this thing at, okay? So What's going to happen at that point? Now, your involvement of having 3 come right behind you, that's done. Now, you're only strategically giving the $28 to 3 that are going to do the same. We don't want anyone that's not going to be willing to do the same. That defeats the purpose, because then that's going to do what? Halt the cash flow. But the benefit of them being involved, they're going to receive in the same fashion. When they have 3 come after them, what happens? Their account goes to $26 immediately in residual cash flow. Instantly and simultaneously, as your 3 were receiving, guess what? You receive also an increase in residual cash flow. There it is again, Tracy. Independent of your involvement. Do you see why it's a clear path? Do you see why anybody that can fog up America can do this? Watch this. And there's 7 days, which is going to be 21 days total since you've been involved, because everybody's taking a week. That's how I'm describing it, with everybody taking a week to do this. That's like turtle speed, because you literally just saw me do 2 accounts in less than 5 minutes. We're saying 7 days. 26 going to them, and as they were receiving 26, your 3 had an increase in residual cash flow that brought them to $38 that they're receiving every 28 days. Again, whether that happens in an hour or whether that happens in a day or 7 days, it's input, output. When it's done, the result happens. That's that predictability, just like a job. When you work that week, you're getting that paycheck. Not only did your 3's money go up, you had an increase in your residual ongoing cash flow. So did your inviter and their inviter. You're at $87 now. This is with everybody taking a week. So in 3 weeks, you're at 87. This is week 4. Your 3's team, this team does the same thing, 26. As a result, it brings your 3's team to 38, brings your 3 to 87, brings you to 249. Independent of their involvement. See, everybody's involvement is just to have their 3. And then those 3 do a one-time involvement of having 3 come after them. And then those individuals do a one-time involvement having 3 come after them. We're cooperating, cooperatively coming together. See, this is not network marketing where we have to build a sales force, because the sales force requires skill set. And when there is skill set, there is then resistance, because it doesn't cater to the masses being able to get to the result. So therefore, it's not zero resistance. There's resistance there because it typically takes skill set or the ability to sell or the ability to recruit. Here, 3 people just have to open up a digital account, do a one-time out of pocket, and activate it. Money is coming to you instantly, and 9 other people as well. So this is week number 5, okay? This is 35 days in. 26 goes to them. As a result of that, okay, this team had a residual increase in their residual income. Your 3's team had a residual increase in their residual income. Your 3 had a residual increase in their residual income. And as a result, you as well had a residual increase in your residual income instantly and simultaneously as accounts continue to open up. It's unavoidable. Let's go to week 6, okay? This is 6 weeks in. Now, there's a whole lot of more cash flow on the table, but I need you to see that everybody was receiving in the same fashion. Nobody's getting left behind. You see why we're so fired up and passionate about what we're talking about, a clear path. See, you're seeing everyone's results increase, not just yours, not just your 3, everyone. So this is 6 weeks here. They're taking a week because they're brand new. So everybody took 7 days. So then look at the results. Their money goes to 38. Their money, this team goes to 87. Your 3's team goes to 249. Each individual, your 3, each individual goes to 538. And you go to $1,791. That is 6 weeks being involved. This could also be 6 hours. Again, it's input, output. If you had your 3 open up an account tonight, that $26 going in your account tonight. If they did it in a week, it's in 7 days. And I just showed you everyone taking 7 days, respectively, you had $791 and money that you can count on coming in next month, the month after that, and the month after that, independent of your involvement, Tracy. Let me do one more demonstration. Because remember, you're at 30 and 300. So I refreshed your screen. Your money didn't move. Let me go to the Safari screen. Remember, we were in here as Rhonda Mann. Let me refresh Rhonda's results. You see her money is still the same, 26.25, okay? Now, let me make sure I copy one of her teammates. I did Chris Jackson, right? Let's copy old Chris Jackson. Now I'm gonna log out as Rhonda Mann, and I'm gonna go into Chris Jackson. Get the password here. Now I'm gonna send you the login credentials to this demo account, so you can actually come in here and play with this yourself and just add as many accounts as you care to and watch the results, okay? If you need a guide on what to do, just come back and play this video. As I already said, you're gonna want to watch this maybe 2 or 3 times over to really be able to wrap your mind around how quickly this is taking place. And if a live account does not happen like this, like I'm showing, then this is false advertisement, correct? Okay, I would be lying. Okay, but I've been involved for 9 months. Okay, no one's been able to call me a liar because it's gonna work every single time. So as you can see, Chris Jackson, zeros across the board, okay? So this is just as Chris is opening up 3 accounts. So let's do a church. Let's do right wing church. So we can have churches involved, okay? Put in a phone number right there. I'm gonna add a charity. Let's do Young Grooms Academy. Young Grooms at coopcf.com. And last but not least, let's do a business. Nancy's Hair Salon. Nancy Hair Salon. Because there again, we can incorporate businesses, organizations, churches, nonprofits, charities, booster clubs, foundations, hospitals, or schools. It doesn't matter, okay? Everyone isn't required of more residual cash flow than they're currently receiving, okay? Where money is constantly coming in, unavoidably, independent of anyone's involvement, okay? So this is with Chris Jackson, having those 3 accounts activate after him, okay? Please tell me how quickly, just like with your account, just like with Rhonda Mann's account, instant, 0 resistance, okay, from the money. And not only as Chris was receiving this instantly, guess what? Rhonda Mann had an increase in ongoing residual cash flow. Let's go to Rhonda Mann's account. Notice nobody ran any ads. Chris Jackson. Oh, no, Rhonda Mann. I'm tripping. Rhonda Mann. There we go. Rhonda Mann's account. Let's count. 1, 2. Street lights, traffic lights. Okay, verify. When we left out of her account, she was at 26.25. Now she's at 30 and 300. Independent of her involvement. Go to her GBO team. She still has the same 3. Didn't have to come out any more money out of pocket. Didn't have to have any more accounts open. Everyone just does 3 with their 3 doing the exact same thing. bounce over here to run to your account, Tracy. Remember, you were at 30 and 300. Okay, we go back to the free dashboard. Did your money increase as well? Tracy's gonna happen every time. You still only have your 3 accounts. Let's go back to your free dashboard. Okay, let's go back to Rhonda's account here. And let's say someone just wanted to add a 4th account, okay? Because people ask, well, what if we have more than 3? You can have 20, 30, 100, don't matter. But everyone's required is just 3, because that's doable for the masses when we're talking about not having to sell anything, okay? And just have 3 people cooperatively mimic what you just did. So let's do a Dexter. Is that how you spell Dexter? Dexter Charles. At coopcf.com. Okay. There's Dexter Charles there. Put in I'm not a robot, 56024. Okay. Hit the invite button. That's just as Dexter Charles did a one-time out-of-pocket activated account. Okay. And like everybody continues to receive instantly more money is in Ron Demand's account. Ron Demand was not the only one to receive. 9 other people just received money as well. One of those 9 is who? Let's refresh your screen. Do you have more money as well? You just had 33, now you have 350. So literally, I just been in 3 accounts with bare minimum 3 accounts, having other accounts open up, and there'd be more money if we had all the accounts open up, just mind you, because I didn't do all the accounts. I just did 1 in each person's account, okay? But like say here, okay, under Rhonda Mann's account, if I go to her team, okay? So Chris Jackson opened up 3 accounts, and you saw Rhonda receive and also your account continue to receive. Well, Chris Jackson will receive as well. When Dexter does the same thing, Dexter's gonna receive, Rhonda Mann's gonna receive more money. Tracy, you're gonna receive more money. When Samuel does the one-time execution, having 3 come right behind him and mimic, he's gonna receive money. Rhonda Mann's gonna have more money, and more money goes to you, Tracy. Vince Rule does the exact same thing. As 3 come right after him, he's gonna instantly receive. Also, Rhonda's gonna instantly receive more. And also, Tracy, you're gonna receive more instantly every single time. So let's connect. Let's get on Zoom, or we can get on the phone. We can talk. Love to answer any questions that you may have. There again, if you want to see an overview, all you're going to do is go to smarterthanmoney.com. Okay, from the homepage there, you'll just go to where it says click here, right after take control of your financial future. Then right after the About Us section, go to watch webinar, and boom, watch step 1. It's a 20 to 25 minute pre-recorded presentation, okay? And after you get through watching that, let's get on the Zoom and let's get you rocking and rolling, literally getting your 3. Send me your email. I will set you up your account. I'm gonna send you the login credentials to this demo account, so therefore you can play with it and share with others if you choose to. But let's talk and yeah, let's rock and roll, make this thing happen, okay? It's unavoidable cash flow, 0 resistance to anybody getting to the money. Got it? So that's it. Take care. Appreciate you watching this video. Look forward to talking with you soon.